Welcome to Café Latino with amigos, or with friends, I said. You know, I've been having this show here in Fairfax Public Access. It's called Café Latino. So after having some cup of coffee with friends, I decided I should invite them to share their recipes with me. But first, I wanted to share my own recipe with them. Café Latino with Friends is a cooking show where we invite friends to share food with us. We will prepare one or more dishes over the course of episodes, talking about things that the people like it, what is your favorite food, and how you brought it to the country. And also to food inspiration, preparation, and stage of cooking. Such shows often portray an educational component, and this is what I want to try, to educate people about different flavors and different ways to do food. With the host, that I will be myself, or somebody chef of the other restaurants, we prepare different meals. After cooking, we will sit and enjoy the meal. This is our first show. I invite a good friend of mine, Florence. How you doing, Florence?
Very well, thank you.
Good to see you. Florence Navarro is, you are the CEO of the, what is your title? It's so funny, your title.
Chief Empowerment Officer.
For this amazing organization that I'm taking classes there, Empower Women International. Thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, you know, we talk about how important it is to kind of bring the roots when you cook, when you run normal life, no? So I decided today to share with you something that I love. My mom used to cook for me. Mm-hmm. And it's a kind of tortilla, but a little thicker.
Yes.
So it's very simple to do it.
Okay.
You just have to have, this mix called maseca. Mm-hmm. That is a corn flour. And you have just to mix one cup of flour.
Okay, 1 cup.
And then you add more or less 1 cup of water, but it's just very careful because you have to
feel it.
Yeah, exactly. And then mix it with the hands. But first of all, I will do it with a spoon. So you mix it, and once it's ready, you try to put all the mix together. Mm-hmm. Maybe we need a little more water.
More water, so you can play with it.
Yeah,
right?
but you have to be very careful because sometimes I put too much water and it doesn't work. So when it's almost ready, you just put it together, the mix. Mm-hmm. Like this. So I have a mix ready here. You have to leave it in the refrigerator for overnight sometimes, so at least a couple hours, just to rest. And when it's ready, you just make a little bowl. Mm-hmm. I call them gorditas.
Gorditas.
Like a fat person,
oh,
you know what? But
really?
I don't know why. My mom used to do tortillas, and I always said, Mom, the tortillas are so thin. I said, okay, I will do a thick one, a gordita. So I have my special machine to say, what do you call this, kind of accessory?
Yes, I guess. I don't know. I'm French, so I'm not.
Oh, you're right.
I'm not always good at.
This is a machine to do tortillas.
Yes.
So when you do a little ball or a little thicker. So one day my mom says, "No, Laura, why you don't like tortillas?" I like to eat it really thick. So my mom used to do it by hands, very nice, but I know too good. So you have a machine that can help you.
So your mom did not use this machine?
Of course not. No. My mom used to do tortillas like this.
That fast.
Yeah. So when you do it's very thick, as you see. Uh-huh. So you put it together. Originally, it have to be like perfectly round. My mom says, but then I put it in the pot. Mm-hmm. Turning on the gas. Is this on? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you probably want to use spray.
Spray, but today we're cooking. Today we're cooking something very veggie.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I didn't think, but you're drinking like a veggie food. And you were telling me, many people. Sometimes the people don't know how to cook, what to cook.
Yeah, sometimes we had a team member last summer actually who was a vegan, and she wasn't very crazy about cooking. She was young and started her studies, and she was kind of running out of ideas on how to do vegan meals. So I thought about her when you presented that to me earlier.
Yeah, so you just put it in the in the pot, very hot. I think we should wait a little. I know it's coming. And then just cook both sides. Mm-hmm. But my mom used to do this in the pueblo, in the ranch of my father, mm-hmm. where they don't have, in that time when I was little, they didn't have like a stove. So there's like
not an electric one.
No, electric, no, not a lot. at all. You just put fire and then put like a big pot and then do directly to the fire. So you cook it until it's ready.
So it took longer than it would take
now.
No,
just of course. So now, is this one that we have it? Yeah, let's put a little more.
Yeah, this is a...
So you cook it for a little while. In the town of my father, they use this kind of greasy from the pork. It's called manteca. You know, I don't know how to say in English that.
I don't remember. In French, it's le lard. Lard.
Lard. Oh, in Mexico it's lard. I think in English it's lardo. I think.
Yeah.
So they used to use that. So but because we are today vegan, so we try. So just let them cook a little while. When it's cooked, the funny part about these tortillas is like you have to pinch it. To pinch it, like get a little hole, like this. You see?
Yes.
So then
I'm kind of envious actually because you're doing all of the fun stuff.
I know.
Playing with the dough.
But what is cooking? Maybe you can prepare a little salsa that we can put it over.
Okay, give me your instructions.
Well, my mom used to do this. She take the tomatillos.
How many do I need?
Like three would be enough. And my mom, and my mom used to put it here to toast it a little. So just
toast the tomatillo before.
So yeah, toast the tomatillos.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, just put it over to a few tomatillos.
Whole or cut?
Whole.
The third one.
A little, not too much toasted, but a little. It's too hot.
I can feel it's sticky. I didn't know that.
This is called tomatillos. Then you cut a little onion.
Okay, how much do you want?
Maybe a third, a fourth.
A fourth, so quarter. Whoa. So you cooked a lot with your mom when you were a child, or she was cooking for you? And you were busy just getting good grades at school or studying?
No, my mom was a teacher for middle school, and she was a cooking teacher. Teach.
Oh, really?
So she was she sometimes sit down with me, and sometimes I ask him for things that I love, like quesadillas or gorditas, and so she used to teach me a couple of things.
How to do it?
How to do it.
How small do you want me to?
Like in 3 parts.
Like this?
Yeah, and then you can put it everything with a little water.
Yeah.
In this mixer, very portable mixer.
You can do it for us. Like this?
Yeah, just put it inside.
I don't use those actually. I often chop things myself. So.
And then they take a little.
You want some cilantro and you want pepper as well. How much? I know your son was doing it earlier and he said only a little bit. So what, a third?
Do you like spicy?
Not super spicy,
Just
medium spicy.
Half would be enough.
Half? Okay. And you just put it like this then?
Yeah. Yeah, don't.
Yes. Don't cut it at all in the middle? No, okay, so I have the onion, I have
and then a bunch,
some cilantro. How much? Like a handful?
Yeah, a handful would be enough.
This?
It's too much, I think.
Too much.
Half.
You know, I told you I love cilantro.
How about you like it? Just put it on.
Yeah, but I want to follow your recipe. You have to tell me how best to do it.
And then salt.
Salt. How is this working?
And
how much?
That's enough.
Okay.
And then you put in the mixer.
No pepper or nothing else? Okay.
I don't usually put pepper. Pepper is not very. My mom never used it, I think.
Okay, ready for the noise? Now you're going to have to guide me of how much.
The tomatillos. We forgot to put the tomatillos.
No, I knew there was something missing.
Yeah, I know. We forgot to put the tomatillos.
Okay, it's ready for you.
But now you have to cut it because, no, be careful. No, let's cut it a little, just this big one. Maybe we have to cut it in half because it's too big. And then you can put the other two.
Yeah, also if it's round, it doesn't
maybe put it
that well.
Yeah, let's cut it a little more.
Yeah.
Be careful, maybe it's hot.
Oh, I can see where you wanted to. I'm going to stab it. Don't be shy in the kitchen, otherwise
Would you like to cook?
I loved cooking.
Oh,
I
my
absolutely love
goodness.
cooking. My mom was an excellent cook, really, really excellent cook. I come from the south of France, as you know.
The south of France. What part of France?
Near Italy, actually, on the Côte d'Azur, near Cannes. You know the Cannes
Cannes,
Festival?
yeah.
It's close to that. Oh.
Give me a second. Let's put it out. Let's put it out.
I usually take it around, move it around. Yeah, so we cooked with olive oil. We cooked a lot of vegetables and.
That's enough.
Enough?
Yeah. Just leave it there for a
There we
moment. So what kind of food did you cook with your
Oh,
family?
we cooked. I mean, my mom cooked everything, and she cooked very fancy food. But she didn't use cilantro. She used a lot of basil, a lot of rosemary, thyme, things that we would grow in our garden.
Uh-huh.
We did day to day. We did a lot of just grilled vegetables and grilled steaks.
Do you know how to cook duck?
I don't know how to cook duck, but I have cooked it. I have cooked it a few times.
You know, when I live in France, I live in France for a while, and duck was very popular dish. So I thought that maybe you know how to cook duck.
Yes, my mom has cooked quite a few ducks in her life, and I miss that. I love some things that, you know, I love liver, actually.
Oh my lord!
Chicken liver, I know. Lots of people can't handle that.
You know, when I was little, my mom used to do liver, like a liver with onions.
Veal liver, yes. Mm-hmm.
And it was like painful for me to eat. I can be tired. So can you please cut it out a very thin onions, like in a small?
I'll try. I'm not very good at cutting thin, but I'll try.
But don't cry too much.
Okay. You helped your mom to cook when you were a child?
And then I read.
Is it how you learned?
Can you give me can you give me a piece of? Let me show you something. A secret. They say so. I don't know if it's true or not. So to stop crying, you put the onion in the head.
Really?
And then you cut it.
I've
and
never done that.
I don't know
if it works.
I don't know if it works. Yeah, I saw that in a.
Okay, I'll do that. But the thing is, I can't keep it on.
That's the point. So, in the case of the salsa,
yes, is
depends
that small
how
enough?
Yes, more little because we put it over the little gorditas. So, for the salsa, depends how you like it. I like it to reduce a little the spice of the salsa. Sometimes I fried the salsa like here. So I have the salsa fried here. But you also can eat it directly like it is. So we have two different salsas. Depends how you like more.
Ah, yes. So we have the two options, and we can try both later on.
Yeah.
Okay, is this small enough for you?
That's perfect. Okay. I give a little plate to put it on.
Yes, I need something to transport this. Thank you.
So one of the things, the other thing my mom loved to do was queso fresco.
Oh, yes.
But in the ranch where my father used to live, they do the cheese. So you go to just bring in the cheese from the little store, very fresh. So I bought this queso fresco. Now here in the United States, almost you can find anything that is in Mexico.
Yeah.
So you can go to a Latino store and buy.
Yeah, I have one in my neighborhood, in fact.
Oh, great. And then just cheddar the cheese.
Grated.
Mama will do it with hands, no? Now you see, I don't know what I'm using this.
Oh, this need, I see some smoke coming out. See, that's the problem when you when you have friends in the kitchen, sometimes you concentrate on the discussion. And
you see, that's the problem.
Be careful.
That's good to have somebody when we're cooking, because sometimes I go do something and I forget. So you just put the cheese.
Crumbled it.
Crumble, yeah. But I was trying to be fancy, I was to be nice. Oh, it's okay. And then, if you can find fried beans.
Okay.
There's also in cans in the stores.
Yes.
But otherwise, you just have cheddar. Buy a can of beans.
Yes, and
then put it in the blender. And that's
and fried. Yes.
And then fry it with a little, again with a little manteca, no? So once you have your little tortillas, you just put it back a little to warm them.
To warm it up.
Warm it up. Oh, this is got broken. my mom will say, Laura, you didn't put enough water. And then a little,
so that
a little oil.
bit of oil
Over.
so that things.
Okay, a little. And then just warm it a little.
And then put some beans.
And then we can try them in a second. Let me just put it. Yeah, my mom used to do tamales. Have you ever tried tamales here?
Yes, yes.
I love tamales. My God, this is my favorite thing in the world.
What's your favorite flavor of tamales?
It's the dulce tamal de dulce, sweet tamale. So I think it's one of my favorite things too. Vamos a cerrar esto. So, I thank you for coming here to cook with me. I wanted to talk a little more about, what you're doing and so what we're about, we're
about to finish.
Prepare this, and then we sit down.
Yes, sure.
And then we talk more. So you put a little frijoles, beans, frijoles fritos, of bean refried beans.
Yes, refried beans.
Oh, great. Not too good putting fried beans, okay. You put the fried beans. You put the onion.
Onion first after the beans.
Onion. I know you make today. We will smell. You make when you kiss your husband. It's going to be a very onion flavor. And then you put a cheese over.
Cheese. And then the salsa, or you put the salsa yourself on top, or you let people help themselves with the salsa.
You have to put it yourself because, and then we will try the salsa because it's too spicy. You may.
That's true.
So this will be a vegan. But if you would like to do like with chicken.
Yes.
So this is my tricky part. It's so easy to do it. You buy a roasted chicken.
Yes.
In the store, and then you
chop up some pieces.
And then you can put it over. Or you can fry chorizo.
Oh, how about or pulled pork
or pork, whatever, and then you put it over. It's just, you will see. I love it. I think it's one of my favorite things we do with my mom. And I love it how she was very careful. She will do it very perfectly around. So sometimes, depends how salty you want the tortillas or the gorditas. You can put salt when you do the mix.
Okay.
Today I didn't put salt because I really don't like too much salt, but you can do that. And the ingredients are easy to find.
So yes.
I think this is a tricky part. Would you like to try a piece of cheese?
Oh, I always want to try a piece of cheese. Oh, that's a big piece.
That's a big piece, sorry. It's totally delicioso. I love queso fresco. So we are going to do a little break, and then we come back.
Okay.
This recipe will be, you can find it in our Facebook, Café Latino TV. We will put the recipes, and then you can enjoy it to come eat gorditas for a while. Invite friends, maybe. You can maybe watch a football game, or the soccer, and eat little gorditas with your friends, and it's easy and delicious, I will say. Just remember, this thing has to be hot, and try to do round. We are going to invite Florence to sit down, and we will talk about a little more our everyday life. This is what I love Café Latino, because we just talk things from cares for us. We come back with you.
Hey, I'm Tyler Perry. Do you know what hunger in America looks like? Well, it has many faces, and 15 million of those belong to children. Yet billions of pounds of food go to waste each year, and this is unacceptable. You can be a part of the solution. Join us in supporting the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks, which rescues our surplus foods and provides meals to many families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org today. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to Café Latino with Friends, or Café Latino Cooking with Friends. We did today a recipe for my mom. It's called gorditas. And now we're just going to enjoy the gorditas and share a little more time with my friend, Florence. How are you doing, Florence? Thank you again to helping me to do the gorditas. Did you like it?
Oh, it was delicious.
You know what? Now that I have you here in the table, talking a little more, can you tell me a little about Empower Women International? I know you are the executive director.
Yes. Thank you, Lara. Well, I'm glad for EWI is the reason why I'm here, because we met for EWI. EWI, Empowered Women International, our mission is to unlock the potential of women like yourself through entrepreneurship. Okay. We work with women in the whole DC metropolitan area, to women who are currently facing social or economic challenges. And we work with immigrants, with refugees, with American-born women. We work in Virginia and Maryland right now. And actually, we have a grant from the Fairfax County that allows us to carry out training in Fairfax County for the next 2 years. So we carry out training in entrepreneurship to help women either start their businesses, go from idea to business plan, or to grow their businesses. And you came to us because you had a business and you were ready to grow it.
Exactly.
I think what we bring is not only the training of the skills, but also the support network, mentors, and you know, supporters. So that's what we do.
It was so interesting how I found, I met Marga, the founder, years ago.
Yeah.
But in that time, I didn't have any business. I used to work for corporate. But I stayed in touch. I remember when Marga began, he has an office in Alexandria, and he used to have only about art. And you know, and it was not, it was entrepreneurship, but more focused. So then the time goes by, and I will continue receiving the emails about the Empowering Women International. But I decided to launch almost 2 years ago my own company, and decided to do it after stop working for somebody and do it myself. So I did that for 7 months, and I began to be part of a chamber doing networking, but I feel lost. I feel like I didn't to have somebody to share what happening, and nobody to kind of supervise me. How can I do better? So suddenly, God, I always say, God send you when you need, the angels come when you need it. So that day I received an email, and I see there was becoming a new training for Empowered Women International. It's called Grow Your Business. I was like, oh my God, that's great. And obviously, in that moment after not working for almost 2 years, my status and money was really bad. So I was going to apply. It was amazing when I entered. And I cried because it was like I found somebody who can listen to me, you know.
Yes, we hear that a lot.
Yeah, no, so we talked with Kristen, and she said, "Okay, well, you can be part of." It was amazing. Before beginning the real training, I went to a lot of things. So, but it was amazing. I changed my life from having like having a very low income to almost. Grow like 300% with all the things that I learned, because they taught me how to manage my budget, how to do pricing. It was a big problem with me, especially with pricing. Yeah. So it's amazing. Thank you very much for everything you have done for that. So I saw me Empower Women International. They need a lot of help, especially mentors or volunteers for helping other entrepreneurs.
Yes, last year we had 400 people who actually helped us, helping women set up their booths at markets and fairs, or mentoring women or coaching. And you're already doing that yourself. You're already paying it forward by supporting women. So yes, we always need volunteers.
So I hope this show will help bring more volunteers. It has been so much fun cooking and talking. We didn't finish the food, but next time I will bring more people to show them more about immigrants and how they be successful here in the United States. This is a little cafe with me, or a little food with me, and I really love to be here. Cafe Latino is meant to be for anybody who like to share with me food, and I will, the nice thing is you will also find the recipes, so you just learn how to do it and enjoy the food after. I love the fact that I'm doing this for my mother, so my mother that is in heaven, this is for you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
It was so much fun to have you.
Yes, thank you.
Hey you, want to be on TV? Why not make a show of your own? Welcome to Fairfax Public Access. FPA is a nonprofit organization that provides a platform for people to share their views and ideas through television and radio. Whether your goal is to be on camera or behind it, you'll learn all the fundamentals of broadcast production through extensive hands-on training. The station offers 3 television studios and 2 radio studios, in addition to editing suites and more. So instead of watching TV, create your own show. Visit www.fcac.org and get started today.